What comes to your mind when you hear the name Logan Paul? For some, it's his wild YouTube vlogs that push the limits of entertainment. For others, it's his controversial moments that made headlines worldwide. But in recent years, Logan Paul has rebranded himself into something much bigger. Businessman, athlete, entertainer, and entrepreneur with a growing empire. And with all of that success comes one big question. What is Logan Paul's net worth, and how did he actually build it? The answer isn't as simple as YouTube money. It's a story filled with unexpected moves, clever investments, and a massive brand-building strategy. So let's break down how Logan Paul turned internet fame into a fortune worth millions. To understand Logan's wealth, we first need to rewind to where it all started. Logan Paul was born in 1995 in Westlake, Ohio. Before he became a household name, he was just another kid who loved making videos. His first rise to fame came from Vine, the short-form video platform where he built millions of followers through comedy skits. By the time Vine shut down in 2017, Logan had already transitioned his audience to YouTube, where he quickly became one of the platform's biggest stars. At his peak, Logan's daily vlogs were pulling in tens of millions of views, and YouTube ad revenue alone made him one of the highest-paid creators. In 2017, Forbes estimated Logan earned $12.5 million in a single year, mostly from YouTube ads, sponsorships, and merchandise. But Logan wasn't just relying on YouTube checks. He was building what he later called the Maverick brand. His clothing line, Maverick by Logan Paul, became a massive success, pulling in millions of dollars in its first year. Some reports suggest his merchandise drops made more than $30 million in 2017 alone. For a 22-year-old at the time, that was unheard of. While controversy slowed the brand down, it proved something important. Logan knew how to sell, and more importantly, he knew how to turn his internet fame into real money. Then came a bold career shift. In 2018, Logan Paul and fellow YouTuber KSY turned internet drama into one of the most lucrative crossover events in entertainment, YouTube boxing. Their first fight in Manchester was billed as the biggest amateur boxing match in history, and it sold out the arena while generating millions of pay-per-view buys online. Their rematch in 2019 went professional, and this time it was streamed by DAZN, one of the biggest sports networks in the world. Logan may not have won the fight, but he won something bigger: credibility in the sports world and a new income stream. Reports suggest Logan made several $million from those fights, not to mention sponsorships, ticket sales, and global exposure. And then came one of the most shocking moments in sports entertainment. Logan Paul stepping into the ring with none other than Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2021. The fight was labeled as an exhibition, but the money was very real. Logan reportedly made a base salary of $250,000, plus 10% of pay-per-view sales. Considering the fight generated over 1 million PPV buys at around $50 each, Logan's cut was estimated between $10 and $20 million. Not bad for a YouTuber fighting one of the greatest boxers in history. But Logan's wealth story doesn't end in the ring. In 2022, Logan and KSY launched Prime Hydration Years. With strategic marketing, viral campaigns, and partnerships with the UFC and major sports teams, Prime turned into a global sensation. In its first year, Prime reportedly generated over $250 million in retail sales. While Logan and KSI don't own 100% of the company, their stake is still massive. Industry experts suggest Prime could be valued at more than $1 billion, which means Logan's share alone could add tens of millions to his net worth. Some even believe Prime will eventually be acquired by a big company like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, which could make Logan Paul a $100 millionaire overnight. And let's not forget his other ventures. Logan hosts the Impulsive podcast, which has become one of the top podcasts in the world. With millions of downloads per episode, sponsorship deals, and YouTube ad revenue, Impulsive has become a serious business in itself. Logan has also dabbled in NFTs and crypto, though not all of those moves went well. His Crypto Zoo project faced backlash, and while it hurt his reputation, it didn't stop him from diversifying his income streams. So what is Logan Paul's net worth today? Estimates vary, but most financial outlets place it between $45 million and $50 million as of 2024. However, with the explosive growth of Prime Hydration, that number could skyrocket in the near future. If Prime continues to grow at its current pace, Logan Paul's net worth could easily cross $100 million in just a few years. But beyond the numbers, what makes Logan Paul's journey so fascinating is how he constantly reinvents himself. From internet prankster to professional boxer, from controversial figure to co-founder of a billion-dollar brand, Logan has shown a unique ability to adapt, pivot, and stay relevant. Love him or hate him, there's no denying that Logan Paul has cracked the code of turning attention into wealth. So here's the twist. Logan Paul may have started as a YouTuber, but today, YouTube is only a fraction of his empire. His real success lies in using fame as a launchpad into business, entertainment, and sports. And if history has shown us anything, it's that Logan Paul is far from done. With every move he makes, he's proving that internet fame isn't just about clout. It can be the foundation of a financial empire. The next time you hear Logan Paul's name, don't just think of a YouTube prankster. Think of a businessman, an athlete, and a brand builder who turned internet chaos into millions.